Hi, Maeve.
Oh, Tom.
Think it's a good idea leaving that door on the latch?
Oh, John did that. He just went out with that great beast that he and Siobhan refer laughingly to as a dog. He forgot his keys. Well, it's good to see you.
By a great beast now, would you mean a sweet, loving Irish wolfhound?
Yes, one that also comes with 140 pounds worth of appetite. Do sit down.
Sounds like rain.
Yes.
Why is it, Maeve, I never see you sitting down with your feet up, reading a book or just relaxing?
Reading a book. My dear, there's so much to be done around here all the time. I'm just going through some of the children's things to see what I can use for little John. Do you realize he's going to be off to nursery school this fall?
This fall? It's only July.
Well, maybe it's that I've been feeling sad about Francis. He gets to spend so little time with his son, Edmund and Jillian. And it always cheers me up to go through these boxes. Ah, this. This was Frank's. And Patrick's after him.
You mean both of them wore those when they were in nursery school?
Oh, no, kindergarten in those days. Yes, they did.
And you've been saving them ever since?
Well, I always knew they were going to be grandchildren. And there's plenty of wear left in these things. So why would I throw them out?
You had that much faith in the future?
Well, surely. I always have. And don't you?
Well, it's hard to when nobody expects your marriage to survive beyond next week or the week after.
Oh, dear. You sound angry at someone.
I'm angry, period. But that's not the problem. I can control the anger. The problem is, Maeve, to get the marriage to mean half as much to Faith as it does to me.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
It doesn't. But it will. I'm starting a campaign, and one of the things I'd like to do is to give a small party for Faith as a surprise in honor of the baby.
Why, that's lovely.
Now, I have it all arranged for tomorrow night, assuming there's no reason why you and John can't be there.
No, John, and I'd love to be there. Do you want me to bring something for the occasion?
Food? Well, I never thought about it.
Just like a man.
Would that be too much trouble?
No trouble at all. I'll do a turkey and make some deviled eggs and some potato salad. How's that?
That'll be wonderful, Maeve, and I'll take care of the drinks and the dessert.
Ah, grand.
Remember now, not a word. I really want Faith to surprise.
I'm a born conspirator. Surely you know that by now.
I do. Best to John.
Ah, thank you, dear. Watch it. I think it does look like rain. Oh, hold your horses. I'm coming. Hello.
Maeve, it's Jill. I'm over in the hospital. Edmund's sick.
Oh, dear. You sound very frightened. What's the matter?
Well, they're not really sure. At first, they thought it was tonsillitis or strep throat, but now they just don't know. I've been with him all day. He finally fell asleep, so I thought I'd call you.
Well, if you've been over there all day, maybe you'd rather come here than have me run over there, huh?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. I'll be right over.
I'll say a prayer for him this minute.
Thanks, Maeve. Bye-bye.
The role of Nancy Feldman is now being played by Megan McCracken.
Then, immediately after breakfast, you have an interview with Cynthia Davidson, a local columnist who appears in 18 upstate newspapers. She does not have a wide readership. However, the people she reaches tend to pay attention to her. Try to bear in mind that the lady is not, repeat, not heavily into the women's movement. After your session with Mrs. Davidson, you will be expected to debate a local gorilla in the municipal zoo. Frank.
Yeah, Ray.
You're not exactly hanging on my every word.
Sorry, I guess my mind wandered.
The baby.
Yeah. Well, the more I think about it, the more convinced I am I ought to go back.
Well, it certainly is a natural impulse, but Jill did tell you you shouldn't, and I think she'd have called again if it had been anything critical. What are you going to accomplish if you go back, huh?
Nothing. That's just it. But I can't keep on campaigning as if there's nothing wrong and leave it all to Jill.
Why not? She's a very competent woman.
Because, Ray, you've always said there are only, what, 200 important people in this state. And you already know 100 of them. You can get introductions to the rest.
Right.
Can you get me the name of the most experienced, the best pediatric diagnostician in this city?
In about 10 minutes. All I need is a phone.
It is all yours.
Right. Start with Polly. She's my expert on things medical.
Great. I've got to do something.
Listen, this is the best thing you could possibly do for Jill and the baby.
Oh, darling, you look all in. Oh. Take that. Oh, it's wet out there, huh?
Sure is.
Tell me. Yeah. Now, tell me about Edmund. How is he?
Well, there doesn't seem to be any improvement, and his temperature's gone up a degree.
Oh, well, babies' temperatures tend to do that during the evening.
Yeah, well, I keep telling myself it isn't getting any worse.
Well, 1 degree. That's not so bad, dear.
But maybe he's not getting any better. Now, they've given him penicillin that should bring the temperature down, but it's not working.
Well, is this you or is this the doctor speaking? Now, tell me.
Well, Faith is doing everything she can. She's brought in the head of pediatrics for a consultation. All the tests came back, and they came back, and they don't mean anything. And then his blood tests show that his white count is normal, so that rules out strep throat and tonsillitis.
Well, if it's not one of those, what does that mean?
They don't know. The chest x-rays show that his lungs are overinflated.
Well, does that mean pneumonia?
No, pneumonia would mean that they were underinflated. They don't know. That's what scares me so much.
Well, now, they're going to find out what it is, dear. Now, stop worrying. I mean, they're going to take care of it. Have you called Francis?
Yeah, I called him a couple of hours ago. I told him what was happening. He's very concerned, and I just told him I'd keep him informed.
Well, is he coming back?
No. No, Oh, Maeve, I didn't want to ask him to come back in the middle of the campaign. This could go on for days.
Dear, if you're that worried about Edmund...
I am worried about him. I just keep telling myself it's because I'm his mother and he's my first baby. And they have told me that it's nothing critical.
Well, Francis should be here.
Well, I want him to be here, but I don't need him to be.
No, but I just wish that the two of you were together to see this through. Would Seneca know?
Yes. He was the one that discovered that Edmund was ill. He's been with him all the time. He's been wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Maeve, I want Frank here, too. But he's not. And right now, my time and my energy have to go towards Edmund. That's my main concern.
Oh, sure. I understand.
Oh, boy. It ain't fit night out for man or beast, and that includes the both of us.
Dear.
Oh, we're soaked. Oh, hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Hello, Johnny. You're soaked.
Yeah.
Who in the world is this?
Well, this is our new dog, Finn McCall. Miss Coleridge, say hello. Give me paw. That's a
dear.
good boy.
Johnny, that's a present from Siobhan. She brought him with her, so naturally we can't send him back anywhere.
Wait a minute. Siobhan is home and you didn't tell me?
Oh, well, darling, we've had more important things to discuss. Do you know that Edmund is in the hospital and they don't know what's wrong with him? Oh, John, you're sneezing. Would you go in there and put some dry clothes on?
Yeah, I better get
We don't
changed.
need you to be getting sick.
I'll tell the both of us off.
Yes,
I'll be back in a
drown.
minute.
John, he's
Goodbye,
tracking
sweetheart.
right through the house, for heaven's sake.
Oh, that's quite a present.
Yes, well, you know Siobhan. She never does anything by half measures.
Siobhan is home?
Mm-hmm. I've been remembering what it was like the last time she left. We all went around saying for days how quiet the house was and how calm.
With her gone.
Mm-hmm.
And with her home again?
It's the way it was when we were growing up.
How was that?
Stimulating. Siobhan kept the pot boiling. For example, she brought Dad this wonderful gift. A dog that he's been talking about since I can remember. A genuine Irish wolfhound named Finn McCool.
They're the big ones?
You could put a saddle on him. He's about as long as a city block. Ma is not happy about it. Mary's furious. And there's Siobhan in the middle of all of it saying, what's all the fuss about?
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to meeting Finn McCool. One more reason for getting out of here.
Slowly. How you doing today, anyway?
Better, I think. I'm being sensible. No risks. Just steady progress.
That's great. You finding anything to keep yourself entertained with?
Oh, yes. I'm exploring a local mystery.
Mystery around here?
Uh-huh.
Well, are you gonna let me in on it?
I've been trying to find out everything I can about you.
Me? I'm no mystery.
The mystery is you and Faith Coleridge. I remember Faith as this beautiful but terribly shy person who seemed to glide through the neighborhood and just...
Terribly shy?
Wasn't she?
Well, that was a while ago. She's worked her way through that now.
While the two of you were going together?
Oh. You'll have to ask her about that.
Ah, there's the mystery again.
You're clever.
Is she nice?
Yes.
And you don't want to tell me any more about her, right?
Right.
Faith, it's Tom.
Hmm?
Are you all right? What's the matter?
No, it's nothing to worry about. It's all perfectly normal.
Do you want to lie down?
Yeah.
Do you need to go home?
Oh, boy. I just had a dizzy spell. My blood pressure must be 0. Oh, Tom, don't look like I'm about to expire in your arms. A few deep breaths and I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And what would you think about reducing your workload, cutting down on your hours? You know, you've been spending an awful lot of time with Edmund.
Well, Tom, Edmund is very sick. We're worried about him. I couldn't take time away from him. Besides, there's no reason to.
Well, promise me you won't run any risks. I'm not talking about the baby now. I'm talking about you.
I'll be sensible. I promise. You really are the most loving man.
Well, that's what I keep trying to tell you. You know, you're quite central to my being, and there isn't anything I wouldn't do to keep you well and happy.
I know.
And in connection with that ambition, I have a little surprise for you. And a problem connected with the same.
A surprise?
A surprise.
What sort of surprise?
Well, if I told you about it, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Oh.
Now, the point is, it's being delivered to the house tomorrow at around 7 o'clock. And I won't be able to be there.
Oh, Roger should be there.
No, I checked with Roger and with Delia.
Where will you be?
Well, I'll be whining and dining a couple of medical textbook writers. So, can you be there to accept the delivery?
Well, I'm not supposed to get off until midnight. But I've covered for George so many times. I'm sure if I asked him, he'd cover for me. Tell me what the surprise is.
Love.
Thomas, that's not a surprise.
Well, it's something that's designed to produce happiness.
And you think I'll like it, hmm?
Well, I'm hoping it'll be something of a turning point.
Oh, Tom, you don't...
No, for us together. Because I want the marriage and the baby to come to mean as much to you as it does to me.
I'd like that.
I know you would. And with any luck, tomorrow will be something of a beginning in that direction.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to this. Very much.
It isn't a question of being secretive or mysterious.
Everyone in the hospital knows the two of you are going around together and we're supposed to get married.
Sounds as if you've talked to all of them.
Not yet. Why didn't you marry her?
Because I made the mistake of marrying Delia instead. And Nancy, I think we ought to let it go at that.
Okay. I just about decided not to go on asking anyway.
Wise decision. Now, how about showing me how you're coming along?
You mean on my feet?
I do.
Will you hand me those crutches, please?
Sure.
I've been practicing.
Good, because the more you walk on these things, the sooner we'll have you on canes.
That's not what I meant. When I say practicing, I mean practicing.
As in practicing?
Exactly. I'm so glad you understand.
Oh, yes, so am I.
Watch. East side, west side, all around the town.
Okay, that's terrific. Now practice putting your weight on those crutches, because otherwise you're going to practice falling down. If you've been doing that much before, you've been taking quite a chance.
I sat on the edge of the bed and did it. This is the first time I tried it standing up.
At least you didn't try it when you were alone.
Oh, no. I was saving it for you.
Maybe it would be better if instead of taking chances, you lay in bed all day asking the nurses about me and Faith Coleridge.
If I promise not to dance without permission, will you tell me?
All right, time for our little walk. Now, we'll go around the room 3 times, and if we do well, then we'll go outside and all the way down the end of the corridor.
Just wait till I'm off these things. Just wait.
Yeah, fine. No, I know that number. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Jill isn't at the hospital. She's with the family.
Well, if she's left the hospital, then the baby must be fine.
I hope so. Come on. Hello, Ma.
Ah, Francis, hello. We were just talking about you. Jillian's sitting in the room with me.
Yeah, I know. They told me in pediatrics. How is Edmund?
Well, Don, I'm sorry to say, he's a sick little boy, and he doesn't seem to have gotten any better. How is everything with you?
Oh, I'm fine.
All right, then. I'll let you talk to Jillian. I'm sure it's her that you're calling for. Come on, Dad. 1 minute.
Thanks, Meg. Hi, Frank. How are you?
I'm fine. It's nice to hear your voice.
Yeah, it's nice to hear yours, too.
Tell me about Edmund. He isn't getting any better?
No, if anything, I think he's getting worse. They just don't seem to know what's wrong with him. That's really what concerns me. They don't seem to be able to pinpoint it.
Well, Jill, would you be offended if I suggested a specialist for a consultation?
No, not at all. Do you know somebody?
Yeah, I do. There's a Dr. Sidney Gillette. That's his name. He's one of the finest pediatric diagnosticians in the country. I can have him over there as soon as possible.
Tonight.
In fact, tonight.
Yeah, well, that would be great. I would love to have Edmund seen tonight.
Okay. I'll get right on it. Jill.
Hmm?
If you want me to come back tonight,
No, thanks. Frank, it's not that I don't want you here. It's just that I just don't want to interrupt the campaign when they may not know what's going on for days.
Well, you let me know if you change your mind.
I promise.
Great. I won't leave the hotel. So if you want to leave a message, I'm sure I'll get it.
Tell Jill that I hope Edmund gets better, too.
Yeah, Jill, Ray asked me to tell you that she hopes Edmund gets better soon.
Yeah, well, tell her I said thank you.
I will.
Frank?
Yeah?
You take care of yourself, okay?
Sure. You too. Call now if there's any news.
I promise I will. Bye now.
Well, how was he?
He was his old self.
I don't know quite what you mean, dear.
Yeah, well, it's a little confusing. I love him. I know that he loves me. But the problem is the same. There's Ray and the campaign and the schedule, and Frank just doesn't have room in his life for Edmund and me.
That's right, tonight. Riverside Hospital, a pediatric section, I should think. The patient's name is...
Edmund Strong Coleridge.
Edmund Strong Coleridge. Oh, well, thank you very much, Doctor. We're all terribly grateful. I can assure you this won't be forgotten. Oh, yes, yes, please. Thank you again. Good night. We will see Edmund tonight, and he will tell us what he thinks.
Great. Want to get back to the schedule?
No. You've had enough work and worry for one day. I think a little relief is in order.
I keep thinking if there's something else I could do.
There is. You can stop stewing. You have just arranged for one of the top doctors in the country to see Edmund. Jillian will call you if there's anything else you have to know. Okay. Come on. You've had a hell of a day, a long evening ahead of you. Forget everything. Just forget and relax. Come on. Let go. Just relax.
This Thursday, a good relationship gone bad. He hates public displays, but she craves affection. Sounds like a job for the guy who wrote the book on relationships. An all-new Greg Barron's Wake Up